Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. How you guys doing today? I'm coming to you from, no matter how corny it sounds, I'm coming to you from location. I am on location in not Virginia, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But we're still going to do this game, North Carolina versus Villanova. North Carolina has been able to go 4-0, all right? But I think this is really going to be their first big test right here today. First big test with Villanova. They've got one. I think a guy named Dixon, who is supposed to be from all the highlights I've seen. He is a scorer. He could possibly give Armando some fits under the basket, but I hope Armando can give it right back to him. Carolina, like the commentator said, may have to switch some people off on Dixon. Heck, we might even have to do something we don't usually do, and that's double team. But I like Carolina's defense the last few games, and maybe we can get after these the Wildcats. And if we can't shut Dixon down, maybe we can shut the other guys down or mitigate the issues that can be caused with having a scorer and then other guys to get hot too. We got to do that. So I would love to see Carolina win. I think this is going to be their first big test. I don't know. We hadn't been and hadn't been for the last few years that team that starts off good and keeps the pedal to the metal and continues. We're going to have our what do they call it? Highs and lows. I'm not even going to say the other. Was it ebbs and valleys? I don't know. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. We're going to get on some runs, and then we're going to cool off a little bit and let teams back in it. But this team we're playing today, I don't know if that's the type of team. We can't play that way against them. All right. Ray Malvin House, Car Breaker. When does the game start? Car Breaker game supposedly started at 2:30. About an hour ago, I took a little stroll, did a little what do you call it? A little video tour. I'll post that later of the beach and of the boardwalk that I'm down on South Myrtle Beach. So that's why my background looks like this, guys. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that's going to stop by and hang out with me.
Defensive teams in college basketball. I love Tyler Kolek. He's the best point guard in college basketball.
I don't know what. All right, well, I see right now it says tip at 2:44. So we got a little bit. So while we do, let me read the rest of these comments, and then we'll check out matchup predictor. And let's see. Oh man, this is going to be a good one. We have to get our revenge when Villanova beat us on a buzzer beater in the NCAA. Yep, that championship. I remember that. What a heartbreaker. Ray Malvin House. Casas, what's up? What's going on, Coach? How's the weather over there? It's really chilly back home. It is actually about 59 degrees. It is 59 degrees here in Myrtle Beach. So it's not too much different. I think back home, what is it in Asheboro? Hey Siri, what's the weather in Asheboro? Yeah, it's clear at home, but it's 57, so it's just a couple of degrees. But the sun's out, you know. It actually doesn't feel. It feels a little bit warmer. Yesterday when we got here, it was like 70 degrees. So, but it don't feel too bad since the sun's out.
Do you have like a calculator or something like that? Because I'm confused with who's
still on the grind, no matter what. Yeah, Car Breaker.
On the spot, I'm probably going to go with the Big East again.
trying to on this Thanksgiving. Oh, by the way, guys, hey, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. And let's check out a couple of things. First, let's see who's hit that like button already so I can show you love. All right, 3 likes. I appreciate it. Here you go, guys. That's for you. Thanks for hitting that like button. And while we're at it, right before this game starts, and we should have about 5 minutes. All right, matchup predictor is giving this one, as you can see, to North Carolina, 56.8%. When matchup predictor does it like that, it is pretty sound, unless a team comes out and it's just completely flat. It usually gets it right, but sometimes, you know, like if it would have had North Carolina is gonna win this like 89%, you know, and giving Villanova like 9, then yeah, that would have been completely wrong, and Villanova would have won. But we'll see what happens right here. As you can see, they have their leading point getter is Jay Moore, 16.4, but that's not the guy they were talking about on when the commentators were talking about the odds of whichever team winning. But Jay Moore, then they've got T. Burton with the rebound, 7.6, and then again Jay Moore. So let's see if it gives a little bit more information about Jay Moore. Well, I think this is the guy. I don't know. Maybe there's another guy named Dixon on the team. No. This is a guard. They were talking about a big guy down low. So this guy's number 5, Justin Moore, 6'5", 210. He's a senior, 16.4 points a game, 4.2 rebounds, 2.4 assists. Nice pro numbers, if you ask me. Pro potential numbers he puts up. Then they got T. Burton, number 23. He's a forward, also a senior, 6'7", nice size, 10 points a game, 7.6 rebounds. And actually, here's your list of the team for Villanova. Burton, as they talked about right there, number 23. Eric Dixon, there he is, number 43. They had a lot to say about him. 6'8", 255, senior. So Villanova they're a mature team. They're a mature team, so that is definitely going to be an advantage for them. 7 rebounds, 10.6 points a game, one assist a game. All right, they got some players. Like I said, this is right here. I know it's going to be Carolina's first big. Gonna be their big test. I think it's gonna be a close game, and then we'll see what happens near the end. Jordan DeMont, number 10. Inanna Njoku. Seems like I remember this kid from last year. 6'9", 260. He's a load. Doesn't score much though. All right, we'll chill with that and wait for this game to get started.
Memphis and Arkansas, the winners meet in a championship coming up tomorrow. The last time these two teams met, you may remember, the national title game 2016, all tied up.
There it is, Ray Mal.
Draws up this play. Chris Jenkins back. And Villanova, national champs. made one of the great all-time shots in the history of the NCAA tournament. Villanova.
Yep.
National champions in 2016 as they
broke our hearts.
7-74. Welcome courtside and happy Thanksgiving, John Chambie and Jimmy.
All right, so at halftime, guys, I'm gonna take a little break. I'll let you guys look at the beach for a few minutes.
Big time programs right now, and big years for both programs. Boo, Kyle Neptune in his second year. Hubert Davis.
All right, so we'll be right back at the start of this game. Thanks for watching.
Away we go here in the Bahamas.
All right, Carolina gets the tip.
Sit down, North Carolina basketball to start.
This is Davis bringing the ball up the court.
I'll say it again, this doesn't feel like a game in March. It feels
They try to get it down low to Baycock. It is deflected.
Is what it is.
Dixon got his hands on it. Starting lineups brought to you by Atlantis. Ryan Davis, Baycock.
Dixon now handling the ball up top. They say he can shoot a free throw. And you can see, guys, physically, these guys are much bigger than what Carolina's played all year. They kick it back out. Dixon drives to the basket, goes right over Withers, and that is his first foul. It was a charge. Withers. Nice pickup from Louisville.
Plant foot goes down, and a good job by Withers. He's there before that plant foot of Dixon is established. Really good call, but you see where Villanova wants to go early and making Baycott defend that drive.
Jalen Withers, the transfer from Louisville.
Davis brings the ball now, has a bigger guard on him. They get it to Withers, swings it to the left side to Davis.
Ryan, he was hot.
Now Ryan gets it back to Davis.
In their win against Northern Iowa.
Baycott hands it back to Davis. Davis, floater, is good. So North Carolina gets on the board first.
Got a knack, and you have to have the ability to get inside the teeth of Villanova's defense a handful of times. Davis got it done well.
Our guards have to be able to withstand Villanova's ball pressure. Yep. And like not just ball pressure, big ball pressure. These guys have some size on them. All right, now Dixon with it, being guarded by Baycott. He doesn't want to give it up. Spin move off the glass, misses, rebounds Withers, and a foul on that might have been Burton, and it was Burton.
You mentioned the defensive stance of Ingram, ability to take the blow and hold his own and really take a tough two at the end of the play because of it. Took the angle away. You've got to match the physicality of Villanova.
Now Davis brings the ball down. He shoots, misses, rebound Burton.
Pulls down the rebound. This is Armstrong. Armstrong lightning quick.
Armstrong doesn't want to give it up. They get it to Burton. High arcing three, misses. Rebound, Baycock over to Ryan. Ryan pulls the three, misses. Withers getting his hands on everything.
Trying to save it.
Withers starting this game, being lively. Coach, I think Coach wants to be as big as he possibly can be.
17 pounds. He can run the floor multiple times with speed. Davis, Cormac Ryan, those guys can fly.
Cormac Ryan had it for a second, gave it back over to Davis.
Over Northern Iowa, never really got going though in that game. Here's Baycott.
Baycott pulls up short, misses. Withers all over the place. It is going to be off of Withers, but I definitely like his hustle.
Move, but then he faded at the end of it. Fade shots by big guys come up short.
Tell you what, this place is pretty packed.
Man, at halftime I may try to get another graphic going on here.
Showing up here in the Bahamas.
This is not Baycock. That's not a Baycock shot. Yeah, he still looks awkward taking that shot. I wish he could have developed it. All right, Burton with the ball. He takes a long three, and he's fouled by Cormac Ryan.
Cormac Ryan said he kicked his leg out.
Yeah, he probably did. Cormac had his hands on him, though.
Watch Burton on the rise and fire, the transfer from Richmond. Watch his feet. No, it's not. I've seen worse kickouts than that. Cormac Ryan with the body contact fight through the screen.
Burton gets the first.
On the board. Good player. 19-7 last year at Richmond. Second team All A-10. He was the man at Richmond offensively.
It is tied up, but Burton gets another one. He was shooting a three.
Talent, a lot of depth. Both ball spots.
Misses the third one. This game is tied up.
This is that free throw. 2-2 game here in the early going. John Chambie, Jimmy Dykes, happy Thanksgiving.
Baycott handling the ball up top. Gets it to Ingram. Ingram kicks that over to Withers. Withers is going to be called for a travel.
Second turnover on North Carolina.
With Villanova, Hubert Davis knows he's up against a squad today defensively that is low, wide, and strong.
They are. Michael Smitty in the house. What's going on?
They don't open up their hips, and they make those driving angles very tough.
Ball up top.
Difficult to find.
I think this is Moore. He gets deep. Kicks that back out. Dixon for three. And it's good. That's what they said the big man can do. And Villanova takes the lead. Carolina tried to get it down to Baycock. I think it's going to be a push-off on Baycock.
Baycock's got to handle physical.
Baycock is going to, he's going to have to work today, buddy.
That's a controlled power drive by Moore. That inside-outside combo we talked about in the open already on.
And Baycock is not going to go out there on him for the most part.
Rotation.
Villanova walks the ball up the court. He hands that to Moore, if I'm not mistaken. Ball deflected.
Knocks it out of bounds. Harrison Ingram, the Stanford transfer.
By Ingram.
16 points. And the win over Northern Iowa. The double-double, his first since his freshman year.
Well, he is a key pickup for Hubert Davis out of the portal. Versatile on both ends. Got a ruggedness about him and an unselfishness about him with this North Carolina team.
These guys are big. Kudo.
The chaos last year.
Kudo trying to guard the big guard right there, number 0. But these guys are, boy, these guys are men out there.
And that build, I have to think that Kyle Neptune's over there saying, he looks like one of our guys.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
With that body.
Yeah, that would be the thought.
Lead inside.
What a waste of a timeout. What a waste of a timeout.
And Villanova has to waste a timeout because there was a bad pass near the sideline, almost goes out of bounds. So instead of turning the ball over, Ware calls a timeout.
This exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Bad.
Yeah, guys, it's like this is going to be tough. This one is going to be tough. Smitty enjoying Tar Heels. Hey, Coach. What's up, Michael Smitty? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go from all the way over at the Bahamas. All the way over at the Bahamas. Coach Gary at Myrtle Beach. Hope you guys having a good Thanksgiving. All right, not a lot of scoring yet. Hopefully these Wildcats don't get hot from outside. We already know coming in, I'm sure Carolina scouted it, but number 43, Dixon, can shoot that three-point shot. So they got Dixon, Burton. They say that 1-2 combination is what leads Villanova. Armstrong I'm not sure what his, okay, I could look it up. Armstrong, he is number 2. Pretty quick, a pretty quick guard, 6'2", 180. Moore he is number 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Moore's number 5. Then they have TJ Bamba. So Armstrong is number 2. TJ Bamba he's number 0. All right, 6'5", 215. Every bit of 215. He might even be more than 215. And maybe he's not all of 6'5", because he looks bigger than 215.
Semi-final. This has become the premier event during Feast Week, along with the Maui Invitational. So many.
All right, not a lot of scoring, so we won't look at the box score yet.
Of the year.
We'll do that on the next time out.
Battle for Atlantis.
Lewis Moore, what's up? I didn't even
Tar Heel royalty in the house in Roy Williams.
I didn't even see a push off. Yeah.
3 national titles with the Heels. And also a connection to a former player, Jared Haas, here as the head coach.
All right. Bamba throws it in. They almost go back court. Ware sets the screen, and it is a bad screen. It's going to be Carolina's ball.
It'll be on Ware.
16-14.
Up top. Looks like they're trying
Left in the first.
Action. They had it stacked right here. And Lance Ware, he gets, his feet are outside of his shoulders, and that defender runs into it. That's an automatic proper call.
Davis gets that to Baycott way out top, and I hate him to be out. But that's nice, right? Oh yes, sir. But that is the action they were trying to set up with Baycott having the ball at the top. But that it is basically a pick and roll. But Carolina puts an extra pass in there. It's not the guy. Baycott didn't set the pick on the guy who's handling the ball. Bamba drives. Turns around, misses that one. Baycott with the rebound. Carolina has numbers. They get into Davis, quick 3. Davis can't hit it, but Ware fouls. Ware fouls. Who does he foul?
He sprints, but he gets his eyes quickly back to the basketball.
He fouls Ingram.
Going towards the rim, the eyes going towards the ball. The soft set of paws. He didn't play his best yesterday. I talked about the depth of North Carolina to offset Mondo not being at his best. But he's got to be big today.
So it's Carolina's ball. Carolina gets it into Armando. Armando backs down Dixon and decides to pass it out. Now Davis has it. They get it back to Ingram. Ingram turns down the 3. Now he shoots the 3. And it's good. 3-point basket by Ingram.
Gives them the pop and the ruggedness at that 4 spot.
Carolina takes the lead.
Hard to handle, hard to guard.
Moore gives off Mangino with the smaller Cadell on him.
Mangino down low.
What'd you say yesterday?
And these guards are they're gonna give Kudo and Davis
Villanova better than anybody in college basketball. Well, look at Ingram, man. He plays low on defense and low on offense before he gathers himself. That middle third of the floor, North Carolina doing damage right now with a roll guy and a shooter popping off of it.
Hurry him out. Let's compete, Heels. Let's compete.
Early and Husky thrown at me a few times.
Yeah, guards. Hey, just hang in there. Just hang in there.
You know what? You see it. When you see it, you know it.
Hang in there no matter what. Not a bad matchup look right there. And see, I guarantee you that's why Withers.
There's no place else I'd rather be.
That's why Coach started Withers for that size.
A lot of fun. Hubert Davis
Comment boy in the house. What's up? Comment boy, hope you're having a nice Thanksgiving. All right, so this is tied up. Whoa, what is this? What did I do?
Can you get inside that defense, man? That's always the question. Nobody just sticks their nose on your number. They square you up. They don't open up the hips.
Cormac Ryan gets it back over to Davis. There's 12 seconds to shoot. Davis between the legs. Goes by his man. Pull-up jumper is good. On the right-hand side.
Davis takes it personal to win his one.
Darv Gillis in the house. What's going on, Darv Gillis? Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Villanova a handful of times each game.
Villanova brings it down 14-14 on the clock. They get it outside on the left, that is. Now they go down to Dixon. Dixon being guarded by Armando Baycock. He goes up, has to shoot over Armando, and it falls for him. He's a scorer. This is tied up 9-9. I'll change my score. On the next dead ball, Davis shoots it, misses Baycock with the rebound. Can't fall or doesn't fall for him. It might have even been Withers. Now Dixon way out, hands that ball to number 13, and it's blocked out of there by Baycock. Withers with the rebound. Carolina pushing it. They get it over to Dixon, and he pulls a quick three. That's good.
Hart took himself out of play when he got 2-second delay to get back into the play.
Carolina leads 9-12. Villanova, it's going to be Dixon for three. Hey, somebody got to get on that dude. We've already done the scout report. We know he can light it up. You can't just give him shots. Run him off the three at least. Run him off the three. Cormac Ryan with the ball on the right side. Dixon takes another quick three. And he's fouled shooting a three-point shot. And we'll go to the line.
You got to make hard-guarded shots against Villanova a handful of times in the ball game. And R.J. Davis between the legs, the subs.
And R.J. Davis making a name for himself. I mean, being one of the best guards in the country. I feel it when he has when he's handling the ball. All right, let's go, baby. I did last year. Like, I thought he should have handled the ball a lot more than Coach had. Love bring it down. I just always felt better with him running the offense. Ingram misses the first, hits the second. He got fouled shooting three, so he will have three at the line. One more pending.
But if Edey, Baycott,
some substitutions being made.
If those guys win it, it's based upon what the four guys around me doing. Can they keep the defense awkwardly on the inside?
And he gets the last two.
You got it done.
Pushes Carolina's lead up to 2.
Fletcher Warrior, man, handful. Dixon has 8 for Villanova.
Carolina now full court, trying to do that, trying to get a trap. But number 2 straight to the basket, dumped it off to Dixon. Dixon being guarded now by Washington. Washington, get your hands up.
Dixon inside, left hand, a little bit strong.
Dixon misses. Good defense by Washington. Good help by Withers. Now Davis on the right-hand side gets that back to Wojcik, swings it across over to Ingram with a quick three. Ingram misses it. Withers, that's Washington, got his hands on the rebound. Now Villanova settles it down. I think this is Bamba, if I'm not mistaken. Bamba. They want to get it back out. He shoots the three. That rolls off the rim. And I think Wojcik is going to be called for the foul.
I don't mind the foul at all if I'm Hubert Davis, because if you don't hit hard every single time against Villanova, they are going to.
Carolina's still leading this by 2.
I'm fine with that foul.
Villanova with the ball under their own basket. They're trying to throw it in right here. Having a little trouble now. They find Dixon for 3, and he has not hit shooting a 3-point shot yet. Carolina better find this guy wherever he is. There's somebody else going to have to hurt me. He's hit 3, so he doesn't get any more wide open threes. Davis picks up his dribble, can't find somebody to pass it to. Finally gets it over to Withers. with 15 on the clock to shoot. Now Davis on the left-hand side trying to drive. Step back three. No good. Rebound, Villanova. I think that is Burton.
Another rebound.
Villanova brings it down. They get it down to Dixon. He goes quick on the baseline and scores on Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, there's that guy. They said Dixon was the scorer. He was the man, and he's proven why. Withers stops short of the three, gets it to Ingram. Wojcik comes out, swings that to Davis. Withers thought about the three, then drives to the basket. Strong drive, can't finish though. Villanova leading by 2. 14-16 is the score.
Now Armstrong will set things up. Mark Armstrong, the sophomore from New Jersey.
Number 2 is Armstrong. They get it back to Dixon. He hands it off. A wild three goes out of bounds.
That three would go, trying to get the call. Villanova, 2-point advantage.
Now, Larry Dixon is a bad man, and his ability
He really is a bad man.
Shot for it.
He's scoring at will, like everywhere, inside, outside, no matter where he wants to score, he's scoring. So if that is going to be the case, if that's going to be the narrative all day, hey, you got to score 2 points, dude. We can't allow you to continue to score 3-point shots. If we can't stop you from scoring, then we got to drive. We got to run him off the three. We got to make sure anytime the ball is taken out of bounds that they're not setting the play up for him to get a wide open shot, because he has not missed a three yet. And with that said, we do have a timeout, and this will be a great time to check the box scores. And this is what they look like for the Wildcats. Dixon has 12 points. Dixon has 12 points, and the other scorers on Villanova have combined for 4 points. Burton has 2, and Longino has 2. Dixon has all of the points, all but 4 points. For North Carolina, Ingram has 8 points. Baycott 2 and 4. That's 2 points, 4 rebounds. R.J. Davis 4 points. Somebody sent me a message yesterday, a comment yesterday on yesterday's game, and they were basically talking about Baycott, and it was like the NBA doesn't want Baycott. That's why he's been in college for they said been in college for 10 years. But I mean, I think he can be a pro. Baycott can, but Baycott, I don't think he's gonna ever develop that little jumper with consistency. Definitely not an outside shooter. He can bang down low, get you layups. But because he has a little trouble with everything else. I mean everything except dunking and those layups.
These days and age, you adapt, and
he can be exposed scoring unless we can get it down low. I mean, we can get it down low. We can get the ball to him down low. He's hard to handle around the basket, but that's it. So if you can deny him the ball, you got a chance to cut his points. I think that's what we're seeing here. All right, R.J. Davis, they want to get it inside, but Dixon won't let him. Now Ingram's going to have to play basketball. And that ball is deflected.
They started off their Tuesday practice, Villanova.
Pass deflected back outside. Villanova playing aggressive defense,
and they are the
using their size.
This year so far, Boog, at staying square to the ball. They don't open up their hips. They're not firing it one way or the other. They make you make the mistake as an offensive player.
Villanova inbounds that ball. They have to throw it into the backcourt. Armstrong drives down to the box, has to kick that back out. They swing it. Now Bamba drives, kicks that to Armstrong for three. He misses it, goes out of bounds, well, over the rim, but didn't hit, over the backboard, but didn't hit anything. Davis down the court, nobody fouls him. Now they get it to Baycock. Baycock is going to be fouled on the ground.
I think you have to.
And this one, this is number 21.
The line in your transition be farther out. Yeah, because once he gets established.
I think his name was Njuko or something like that.
He owns his spot.
Njoku. Carolina throwing the ball in.
Villanova 5.
They get it into Baycock, who's up top. Back to Davis. 16-14 is the score. Villanova is leading. Withers drives, loses the ball. Again, Armstrong out with it to the right side. Villanova swings it.
6 turnovers on the Tar Heels, I think. They got a foul. Yep, they got a foul.
And Davis with a steal, but they're going to call a foul on Davis.
Got ourselves a veteran officiating crew right here. Bert Smith, Tony Padilla, Tony Chiasa.
9:22 left in the half.
Defense, I talked about their on-ball defense. Their gap defense is low, strong, and wide. Very active with 2 hands pursuing the ball when you drive those gaps. It's cost North Carolina a couple of turnovers.
Villanova gets it into Armstrong. Armstrong dribbling to his right. Screen is going to be turned down. Armstrong still with the ball, trying to back down the smaller Davis. He gets under the basket, shoots that one, and scores. A lot of ISO going on with Villanova.
Back you down, occupy the weak side with some movement.
Now Carolina.
Staple of Villanova.
Cormac Ryan pulls a quick 2-pointer off the high screen, and Carolina scores again to stay connected. To Villanova is 18-16. I'll change my score eventually, guys.
15 of his season high, 15 of the second half yesterday. Bamba puts it on.
Bamba drives all the way down to the box, kicks it back out. Armstrong drives now, pulls up, short jumper, no good. Rebound, Armando Baycock. Carmack up the sideline, gets it back to Davis. Davis to Armando at the top.
We'll take on the winner of Memphis and Arkansas in the championship.
Now Davis settles things down with 17 seconds on the clock. They get it to Ingram. They find Carmack by himself, and he drains a 3, and that's going to put Carolina up by 1. 18-19 with 8 minutes left on the clock.
He's a 6'6" bouncy shooter.
This is Armstrong bringing the ball across the court, across the timeline. He goes to the basket, has to kick that back out. Burton drives all the way to the basket, misses the layup. Carolina gets the rebound, pushing it, has numbers at the moment. Nobody called Cormac, almost a turnover, but he finds Trimble in the left side corner. They get it down to Baycock. Good cut by Trimble, and a pass by Armando Baycock quickly out of that double team, and Trimble finishes with a foul.
Simple, solid, and sound. And Baycock has some pressure on him. But Seth Trimble does a really good job of
all right. Knew this would be a tough one. Carolina standing up to the pressure right now. Fighting back. Playing their game. And they haven't let Villanova stop what they're planning on doing this year. And this year they are moving the ball up the court. They are trying to run whenever they get a chance. But the thing I really like about it is, even though they're trying to run, they are making good decisions. They're not just going down the court wide open, throwing bad, making bad passes. If it's not there, they set it up and they run their offense. All right, so we have a timeout. 4 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see. Do I need to show anybody any love? All right, 2 more people. For the 2 likes, here you are. Thank you. Thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Guys, thanks for coming through, watching the game with me. And I hope you can see it where you are here in Myrtle Beach. Honestly, this television in these hotels are kind of weird. I don't even know what channel. I do know. I do know it's on ESPN, so hopefully you guys all have ESPN. I'm sure everybody who's watching now is able to see it. I haven't seen Carolina play this physical in a while. Yeah, 100%. 100%, Ray. Dark Gillis in the house. Dark Gillis, you down my way? All right. Here are the team stats. This should be a little interesting. Should be kind of close too. All right, so field goal percentage. Carolina shooting 47. Villanova 37. Basically 10%. 10 percentage points separating the two. 3-point shooting. Villanova 2 for 6. What? Okay, one of the 3s that Dixon shot must have been called a 2. Carolina 3 of 8. Free throw percentage. Wow. Well, Carolina, they've only missed 1, but 66.7 because they're 2 of 3. Villanova is 4 of 5 for 80%. Carolina's out rebounding Villanova. That's one good thing that's going on. Carolina has 5 assists to Villanova's 3. I love that. Turnovers. Carolina does have 6, and Villanova only 2. So we got to figure out a way to up their turnovers, and Carolina cut down on theirs.
Trimble makes the
Trimble
throw. It's a 3-point
hits the
play.
free throw.
Relied on an 8-0 run. They lead it by 4. And the double team comes. Foul on Trimble as he was trying to stop a super quick.
Hey, you know the other thing I love, Ray, is I hadn't seen this much pressure being put on full court by Carolina in years. Like, I'm talking years. Like, and I'm early is what I meant. Not, we'll put it on when we get down or something like that, but now it's early.
6 rebounds in this game. He's North Carolina's all-time leading rebounder, and when he replaced.
All right, free throw missed. Rebound by Trimble. Kudo out there now. Hands that to Baycock. Baycock back to Kudo. They find Ryan. Ryan gets into the lane. Nice move. Layup is good. Cormac Ryan. And he's talking. He's flexing on him. Let's go, Cormac.
Wasn't this type of player at Stanford or Notre Dame?
Armstrong kicks that out. Ooh. Weird looking shot right there from the corner. Ingram says, hey, let's slow it down. Coach called the play. Let's run the play. Kudo listens to coach. Now to get ready to set up. Baycock at the top. Sets the screen. Should have rolled, didn't roll. Trimble gets into the lane, kicks it. Kudo turned down the 3, goes strong to the lane. Little hook shot. Kind of off. Really off. Think it might have slipped out of his head. Didn't hit anything but the backboard.
The confidence and the hunger for the rim of Cormac Ryan, really impressive.
Cormac Ryan.
A rim hunter.
Love to see it, baby.
Fierce competitor on the defensive end. Good athlete.
We did a full court trap last year, only when we were in trouble. This year is different. Yep.
Transfer handling as he gives off.
All right, it says Armstrong handling the ball, being guarded by Kudo.
We close in on 6 to go.
They get it back down to Dixon. They said, hey, this is where we've been scoring. Dixon kicks it. Kudo's hitting the back of the head. Armstrong, turnaround jumper, short. Rebound, Ingram. Ingram up the left-hand side, looking across court, but had to slow it down. Now Kudo with the ball, calls the play. Gets it to Trimble. Trimble finds Baycott. Baycott
Going to work.
halfway double team. Kicks it. Finds Kudo. Kudo doesn't want to take the three. Apprehensive. But Ingram will take it. And he hits it.
Another three.
5 minutes, 35 seconds left in the half. 18-27, Carolina in the lead, looking springy. Dixon now, they're not going to let him shoot the three anymore. Oh, somebody, you got to step out there on him. There you go. What was that? Get him, Coach Davis.
My time. As Moore got hit in the face.
Yeah, he may have got hit in the face, but a travel is a travel.
Foul or a travel call because he got smoked and knocked him off balance and he walked with the ball.
Unless you're going to call that quick. Call it as soon as it happens, ref.
Heartbeat of Villanova is inside Eric Dixon and Justin Moore.
18-27.
Big East first team.
He did some holiday traveling on that one. He did some holiday traveling on that one. Like, hey, I understand, ref. You call, go ahead and blow that whistle as soon as it happens. And then you say my time.
It was never totally right. And I think the feeling now is that he's much closer to 100%.
All right, 5 minutes and 20 seconds left. Little stoppage of play.
Villanova guard slash forward with the linebacker.
Coach Davis was like, hey, I know he got hit. I feel for him, but you know, he travels. You still got to call that.
You can be competitive.
This is Moore. Justin Moore.
About business, but North Carolina has matched that.
All right, Bamba to throw this one in. He gets it into Moore in the backcourt.
13-0 North Carolina run.
In the front court.
Moore with Trimble on.
Dang, like Dixon travel. Dixon shoots a three. Oh my gosh. Why does that happen all the time these days? Dixon hits the three with Armando Baycott all in his face and hits it. A potential 4-point play, guys.
That we have in college basketball because it's hard to match what he does. The foot fake, the shot fake, the elevation, and Baycott again loses his defensive discipline. If Dixon makes it, he makes it, patting on the butt. So
exactly. Just close out. Just close out.
Pick up fouls.
Good gracious. Everybody wants to try to block that shot. Just close out.
That jumper, he's passed 1,000 points in his career as Eric Dixon.
Baycott
yesterday
had the seat.
Played really well without Armando Baycott on the floor. And they're going to have to go
Dixon
some minutes here now without him. And a lot of
completes the 4-point play.
Inside.
Continues to be that spark.
Right now,
the source for Villanova. Trimble gets it to Cormac Ryan. Cormac Ryan gets into the lane, pulls up, was probably fouled, nothing called. Rebound Villanova. Dixon at the top of the key. Now they get it to Moore, and they settle down to run a play. Dixon's trying to set the screen. Now he wants the ball with Withers on him. He believes he's bigger and stronger, and he can take the guy, but Withers is a defensive genius.
Handled twice and travel.
Like I said, Withers is a defensive genius out there.
Now Neptune's team with one loss, they're 4-1. That loss at the Palestra against Penn, North Carolina, perfect 4-0.
A travel was called on Dixon, so Carolina has the ball. Davis dribbling to the left. Now he goes back to the right to Trimble. Trimble pulls up at the elbow. Jumper is no good. Withers gets his hand on it, trying to keep it alive. Burton comes out of there with it for Villanova. They get it to Bamba. Bamba drives. Tries to do a reverse layup. That is going to be blocked out of there. High is in the game.
The ball on the first side of the floor. That defense did not have.
I don't know why High reminds me of two guys. He reminds me of my little nephew. My great nephew. Oh, we leave Dixon open again. He misses this time. Withers with the rebound. Gets it to Davis. Davis up the middle. Behind the back. Finds Withers. Oh, Withers gave it right back to Davis, but Davis had cut and nothing was there. Carolina with the turnover.
To this one, our first semifinal.
Yeah, two blue bloods going at it. And Dixon right now is a handful, stretching that North Carolina defense.
So we have a timeout. Carolina with the lead, but it hasn't been easy. Without Dixon, they aren't it. They're not even in the game. So, you know, we know who we got. We have to cut. We know who we have to stop. But yeah, I figured that's how it was going to be anyway. Take his points away. If he's going to score, make him hit those 2-point shots. Make him get to the basket, and not just kill us at the 3-point shot. All right, for Villanova, Burton with 2 points. Dixon, 16 points. He is 3 of 3 from behind the 3-point line. Armstrong has 2 points, and Longino has 2 points. That is it for the Villanova Wildcats. And yes, like Ray said, without Dixon, there's no scoring right there. Dixon has 16 points. 16 points to lead all scorers for North Carolina. Ingram has 11 points. Withers has not scored yet, but I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of stuff he's doing that's helping this game. Baycott, only 2 points. He does have 6 rebounds and 2 assists. RJ Davis, 4 points. Ryan, 7 points, and off the bench, Trimble has 3 points. So hey, those guys we got in the transport portal, definitely doing helping us, keeping us in these games. And as I said, games plural. Ingram with 11 points, Cormac Ryan with 7. And we'll be right back. Got a timeout going on here.
The ball would be the second option to go to right now to balance out Dixon.
All right, Villanova comes out at halftime with the ball. Dixon had it wide open.
Inside.
Oh, ref, you gonna call that? Well, I know you called a foul, but you didn't give that to him, did you? It was on the floor.
You ball watch for a split second.
All right, Burton was fouled.
There was some
I think that was a foul on Ryan.
They find others well. They play on balance.
Thought it was on the floor.
They finished their
And I think it was on the floor, but Villanova is in the bonus. Yeah, 7-5.
Burton at the line. For 77%.
Burton hits the first. All right, Carolina has had a couple of empty possessions. They need to score. this time down.
Drives, what I call them by Villanova. They've gotten them a couple of times. And Villanova can just isolate you and just muscle their way to the paint. They drive it with a hunger and an aggressiveness.
Burton hits both. High arcing shot, and now Villanova full court press. This is a trapping press. You can't leave them. Trapping zone press. Davis beats it. And get it to Ingram. Ingram hands it back to Davis. He's on the right side of the court. Withers sets a high screen. Davis kicks it over the court to Wojcik, and Wojcik can't handle it. Wasn't the greatest pass, but still should have been able to handle it. And Carolina has another empty possession. 24-27 is the score.
Washington will check back in. Withers will grab a seat.
Washington comes in for Withers.
Dixon will come in for Ware. 3:21 to go here, first half.
3 minutes, 21 seconds left before halftime. Ware also comes out for Villanova.
Dude, your initial defensive shell position is so
Villanova brings the ball across the timeline. They can tie this one up
good being organized on their defensive end.
on a three.
Help them tremendously.
They decide to go down low, taking advantage of the size they have. That was Longino, number 15. Takes Davis down there and scores. It's a 1-point game now. Ingram with the ball. They hand it to Trimble. Trimble kicks it. Wojcik steps to the side. Three goes up. Can't hit it. Dixon with a rebound. They outlet it to Bamba. Bamba, crossover dribble. Down to the box. They kick it. And number 23, high arcing shot. That was Burton.
Dixon should have shot.
I should have known it was Burton with that release he has up high. But Burton missed the three. It went out of bounds. Carolina gets the ball back.
Try to reverse the ball first and run some false motion. No. Take the ball to the strong side of the floor. Punch it inside to our guy. And let him go to work.
I feel like that's more of an NBA philosophy.
It is.
It's something that you've seen infiltrate the college game more the last 15 years.
No doubt. No doubt.
Now Carolina got that ball to Wojcik. He gets it back to Ingram. Now Davis with the ball. He pulls up at the elbow. Can't hit it. Williams
Off the mark. Foul the floor.
is fouled, going for a rebound. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left.
And that'll be his third, and it
is a 1-point game again.
Now for North Carolina as they lead it by a point.
The Tar Heels lead.
And you think, is this rebound mine or not? You won't get one in this game. The best rebounders in this game think every missed shot belongs to them. There's no hesitation.
All right, Washington on the line. It is a 1-and-1. He misses. Rebound. Dixon.
Dixon with the rebound.
Bamba bringing the ball up the court, being guarded by Trimble. Bamba on the right side. Spin move, gets into the lane. Spin move, and he's blocked. Washington.
Bamba got it back, but the possession arrow belongs to Villanova.
That ball's going to be tied up. Washington helps Trimble, blocks it, and then ties it up. And the possession arrow goes to Villanova.
Stuck on his guy and to come off right here and get all ball up top. Really well done by Washington. I think he's got a tremendous future.
Villanova under their own basket. They get it to Dixon. He turns down the three, goes up high. Well, gets Trimble to go up high and then draws the foul.
Eric's had himself quite a first half.
Carolina's still hanging on to a 1-point lead, playing these seasoned veterans, if you will, in college. There's a bunch of guys on that team there's a few guys on that team, starters, basically, who are seniors, and I think a few juniors.
Dixon's first ties the game.
FaZe. What's up? Hey, Coach. This is Nick. What's going on, Nick? Nick, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving, Nick. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Confrontation.
And Villanova with those two Those 2 points at the line, they pull ahead of Carolina. And the guy doing all the damage just goes off the floor. So let's see if Carolina can take advantage of the few seconds that he's going to be off the court. Villanova now on a man-to-man. Davis kicks it. Ingram turns down the three. He drives to the basket, throws up a wild shot, but it falls for him, and Carolina takes the lead back by 1. I'll change the score here eventually.
Attack at the closeout by Harrison Ingram. Look at the high shoulder side of the defender.
This is going to be Armstrong with the ball. He's being guarded by Davis. Armstrong drives, throws it to the wrong man, which is Ingram. He gets it to Wojcik for 3. Wojcik misses. That was quick, man. Quick shot. Let's go. We could have got a better shot than that.
And again here today, he's been kind of
got to take advantage of all turnovers. Armstrong brings the ball down the court for Villanova. This is Bamba on the left side. They're going to go ISO. Bamba to the basket. High off the glass is good. Villanova loves that ISO. 45 seconds left. Villanova with a 1-point lead.
You have to have the ability to finish it multiple ways. High, low, strong, covered up. They just did.
Davis is going to be fouled, I think, on the floor.
Gets bumped.
So with 36.1 seconds left on the clock before halftime, Villanova has a 1-point lead. Davis is fouled, and here comes Dixon back into the game.
Isolation basketball by Villanova. Low, strong with it is Bamba.
6'5", 215.
So Davis is on the line. Davis hits the first. It's 1-1.
Of the 1-1.
Carolina in the bonus.
30. This one has been as advertised.
It is tied up
between these two since the 2016 national title game.
Villanova understands low, strong, and wide in basketball.
And Davis hits both to put Carolina back up by 1 with 36.1 seconds on the clock. Let's see what's going to unfold before halftime.
Shoulders and the knees, never allowed the defense to get a hand on it.
Carolina on top, 8 different lead changes.
All right, now Moore with the ball for Villanova. 23 seconds on the clock. They got 16 seconds to shoot it. They're going to take that clock all the way down to 10 before they get started. And there it is. They're starting at 10. Moore still dribbling. Kicks it to Dixon. Turns down to 3. And a foul is going to be called on Ingram.
Will pick up his foul, and that will be his first.
How about the ability of Eric Dixon to
Dixon,
fake
the
and
big guy.
Bounce.
I mean, really.
Defender on the perimeter for a guy.
Yeah, everything that the commentator's saying, that is,
game is about as good
it's impressive what Dixon can do.
Exceptional play. It gets him to the free throw line.
Dixon on the free throw line. Hits the first, ties it up. 9.2 seconds on the clock. And Armando Bacot, who's been sitting down a while, comes back into the game.
Waiting with our Jeep halftime report.
I don't know, Coach. If you want to save him,
And still to come, Memphis and Arkansas.
you might as well keep Washington in there.
The winner of that one will take on the winner of this one.
As long as you know you get a foul. I know you're getting him in there for offensive purposes.
Eric Dixon, 20 first half points.
Well, Armando Bacot has checked back in with 2 fouls. Hubert Davis is telling the entire arena, I want the ball to go to number 5, most likely.
All right, Carolina gets the ball up the court really quickly, taking basically 1 second off the clock. It's 8.1 seconds left, and now Coach wants to drop a play. So Carolina may have a good chance to score here. Yesterday, they did it.
Started our business, we were paying like an arm.
Yesterday they did it, I think with about 18 seconds left on the clock, but Carolina waited too long to get into the play. Instead of going at 10, I think they started to start that play at about 7 seconds. You want to have that extra 3 seconds. You want to have the extra 3 seconds just in case the initial play doesn't work. And since these guys know that, hey, since the play doesn't work, now we got to just play basketball. You have that little extra time. Yesterday, I think they started too late, and the shot clock got on their back, if you will, and we actually turned the ball over.
One thing you do remind Baker,
all right,
do not pick up a third on the offensive glass and go over somebody's back. A little bit of a gamble here by Hubert Davis with 5 and White back on the floor.
Kudos. Drives, kicks it to Davis for 3. That's good. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, for the first half.
8 ties in the first half in Carolina.
Don't know if that was the play call, but like I said, if it breaks down, you got to be able to play basketball. Kudos.
Really good on that.
Drives and kicks.
Driving the ball into a shot. Baycott was on the inside, was never a factor in this offensive set, but Cadeau, as a kid that's reclassified, he's 19.
Yeah, Cadeau probably saw that to begin with, like, well, we're not going to let them get that. They're not going to let us get the ball down low, so, hey, I'm just going to drive and dish. And that's what he did.
Blue Bloods.
Gets that ball down low. And Carolina comes out of this at halftime anyway, leading by 2 points. What a game. Ray Malv, you are exactly right. I've seen more defense in this game than I've ever seen in an entire season in the NBA. And, man, I tell my kids, the guys I coach, and Nick can attest to this, that when I tell them to watch sports, I tell them to watch guys watch the guys that are in high school, watch the guys that are in college, because they're trying to get to that next level. You in high school, you trying to get to that next level to play on a college team. So you want to give me all you got, for the most part. Well, the guys that don't give you all you got, they don't get to the next level, right? The prima donnas. If you're in college, these college players are going to play their butts off, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a college player would leave college, go to and get in the pros, and continue to play defense the way he does in college, so he can get spotted, so somebody would want to draft him. If he played with hunger on both ends of the ball, then Ray wouldn't be able to make that statement, because that statement he's made right there is very true, because they don't play a lot of defense in the NBA. And I know my daggone Charlotte Hornets don't, but boy, if they did, they could be decent. LaMelo Ball is going off for 30 points here. I think last night made it 4 games in a row. Then they got Miles Bridges back. Miles Bridges, he's hearing a few boos when he goes to the free throw line or whatever, but they'll soon forgive him if he keeps playing like he's been playing. That's just how things go. But anyway, guys, I'll get ready to take a break. Hang on. First of all, let's look at the top scores for each team and go real quickly over the team stats. So of course we already know the leading scorer for Villanova. Actually, he is leading all scorers, and that is Dixon with 20 points. Burton and Longino have 4 points for the Villanova Wildcats. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 32 points, Dixon has 20 of them. The rest of the team has 12 points for Villanova Wildcats. For North Carolina, leading scorer Ingram with 13. R.J. Davis has come alive there, especially with that last 3. He has 9 points. And following him, Ryan Dixon with 7. Armando Baycott has 2 points. He has 6 rebounds. And guys, just, they're double teaming him, and we'll say that's part of the reason why he doesn't have any points. But hey, we all know if you get the ball to Armando, if we can get the ball inside Armando, he's hard to handle. You can't stop him. He's too big. He's too strong. But other than that, you're going to expose his offensive weaknesses. And that's just it. Doesn't have a great little 10-foot jumper, anything like that. He's got to be down low. He's a load to handle when he's down there, but it's going to be games like this that people are gonna take notice and say, hey, let's double team him. Let's not let him get the ball, and we're going to take, what is that? We're going to take that 15 points a game away from Carolina. But he can still rebound. Still play good defense. All the college guys, when they come to the league, they act like they've forgotten how to play defense. They played it all through college, just as hard as they could go until they get there. And then they do what they do what they see. They do what they see. All right, guys, we'll get ready to take a little break here, and I'm gonna let you guys see little sights down there on the beachfront. Not a whole lot of sights to see, guys, but there's some people out there, believe it or not. 59 degrees, 60 degrees out there in bathing suits in the water. All right, guys, I'll be right back.
unnecessary contact plays.
Yeah, he just got himself in a body position where he was vulnerable, and then the other component is a bigger guy fouling us.
All right, guys. So we got a little time out there, a little action going on there with that steal by R.J. Davis, and they're going to see if this was if this was intentional. I don't think it was. I think he got bodied a little bit, but it wasn't intentional. All right, but I do like what I see from Carolina. I do like these guys. It does look like a different team than it was last year. It looks like we're paying attention to detail, especially on the defensive end, which we're definitely going to have to do if we're going to be we're definitely going to have to do that. We're going to be in the running for ACC champions or top of the ACC or getting into post play in March. So like to see what's going on there right now. Man, let me brighten me up just a little bit more. All right, there we go. So, yeah, let's get back into it. All right, with 15 minutes on the clock, Burton still with 4 points. Dixon now 23 points. Armstrong, Bamba both have 2 points. Moore has 4. And now Longino with 7 points. Carolina shooting that ball 40%, a little bit less than they were at the beginning of the game, or when we last checked, they were shooting 47%. Villanova still shooting right at 37%. 3-point shooting, Carolina 6 of 15 for 40%. Villanova 4 for 13 for 30.8%. Carolina still out rebounding the Wildcats by 5. Carolina has 9 assists. Now I hope we can finish this game with like 15 assists. That means we're moving that ball around. Turnovers 8-4. Carolina still has more turnovers than their opponent
Davis kind
this
of
game.
twisted around a little bit, made it look worse than it did, but the jawing afterwards is what they're going to stick the technicals with.
Who was jawing? Let me hold this music down here for me. All right, well, so we got a dead ball, and I hadn't done this here in a minute, but I had 5 likes. Now we got 7. 2 more people hit that like button. Here's to you. I appreciate you for hitting that like button. As always, guys, thanks for hanging with me.
Increase the Carolina lead.
All right, all that time right there sort of froze Davis, so he misses the first.
Shooters, North Carolina's all-time best. Seldom a miss, 4 in white.
And he hits the second. Carolina now putting on the press. A little pressure. It's a man press though. Easily beaten, throw it in, and everybody clears. Their man has to follow. This is Armstrong with the ball. He hands it to Moore. Being guarded by Ingram. Now they switch off back to Moore. Oh, nice move. In and out dribble, and he is fouled by Ingram. That is going to be Moore. That ball's on the floor, though. I think they said Ingram has 3 fouls now.
Big year for Hubert Davis.
Yeah, get those guys in foul trouble. Yes, definitely. Let's get the other team in foul trouble.
That national title game appearance, and then a lot of issues last year.
Burton with the ball.
Told us 2 days ago they flushed down the
directing traffic, being guarded by
they broke apart.
Ryan.
This has a way to test you more than adversity, and they did
Dixon.
not handle it well.
All the way to the other side and ties this one up. 44 to 44. Davis, no worse for the wear, back on the court.
Dixon.
Still has the ball, and he shoots a 3. Oh my gosh, what a 3-point shot by Davis.
He's got 13.
You make that defense think about that sprint out ball screen just for a second. The primary defender takes one step back. R.J. Davis eyes the rim.
Can Carolina play a little defense right here now? They get it to Dixon. Their man in the paint. They're scoring. He travels. He travels. You can't do that.
Possession. This is Dixon at his best. He can go either paw on the drive, the power drives, but so good right shoulder.
All right, can Carolina get a score right here?
Burton responds to just for a split second.
Doesn't have to be quick. Just needs to be a score. Doesn't have to be a 3. Just needs to be a score. All right, Cormac Ryan starting on the right-hand side. Gets that back to Ingram. Ingram back to Davis. Kudo with the ball on the left side. He dribbles to the right. Kicks it over to Cormac Ryan. Ryan tries to drive now. Gets it back to Kudo. Kudo with the sweeping underhand layup is no good, but he's fouled on the play. Love the way these guys, when that initial play breaks down, they can take their man. Try to get our guys to understand that, hey, after initial play breaks down, then you have to play basketball. Make good decisions, make good passes. If your man's too close, take him to the basket. Hit your free throws. Let's go. Kudo misses the free throw. Carolina, this may come back to haunt them. May come back to haunt them. They shot 88% yesterday and missed both right here. Not a good thing. Not a good look. Withers back in the game. Longino loses it. Ingram finds Ryan to the basket, and Ryan scores. Withers, nice pass. Actually, that is Ingram. I'm sorry. Ingram, nice bounce pass. And nice finish by Cormac Ryan. Running the court.
Take the hit, eyes up. Reading right as a player.
Loving this running by the Tar Heels. Loving it. Longino pushes off. That is going to be offensive.
Dixon comes over to tell Longino, settle down. I think he got bumped once. It didn't get called, and then.
All right, can Carolina take advantage of this?
It was a good call.
Kudo brings the ball across the court, across the timeline to the right side. They swing it now. Davis with the ball on the left, back to Kudo. Kudo goes off the top, high screen. Oh, layup is no good. Villanova pushing it. Bamba. ISO. Too big for Davis. Now he kicks it. Longino thought about driving, brings it back out. 17 seconds on the clock. Bamba walled off. Oh, you call a foul? That's a foul?
It's going to be, I believe, on Jalen Withers, his second.
We just, come on now, he just lost the ball. Really? I don't think they even call that if he doesn't lose the ball.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, we have.
12 minutes, 26 seconds 12:26 left on the clock. As the sun starts to go down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
The kid for Villanova, 43.
Villanova with the ball under their own basket. Bamba finding it hard to get in. He finally gets it in. It's going to be Moore. He drives left hand on the left side, banks it off the glass, doesn't go in, tip, another tip. Carolina comes out there with it. It's Davis pushing it up the sideline.
Ball up by 6.
Up the left-hand side, nothing there, and now Kudos settles it down. Oh, an bad offensive foul. I think it was a bad screen by Withers.
They get Withers on a foul.
So that's twice down the court that Carolina doesn't take advantage of a chance to get a score with this lead right here, with this 6-point lead. So now you would think Villanova would definitely score right now. Bamba hands that off to Moore. Moore being guarded by Ryan on the right side. Moore looking for someone to pass it to. Nice ISOing up Ryan. Ryan's a big guy. Oh, and Ryan is caught by reaching.
Cormac Ryan frustrated with that.
Ryan is caught reaching.
North Carolina. The North Carolina speed is something you've got to always run with.
Hey, he's caught reaching, but you know what, Ray? I like it. I like the defensive intensity. I like defensive intensity. That could have went either way. I'd like to see it up close, see if he actually touched him or whatever. But you know, hey, for me, no biggie. I like the defensive intensity. He and Withers, they like to, you know, you gotta be protective of that ball, or they're gonna take it from you. All right, Carolina still in the lead, 50-44. Ingram fits into our offense so well. He does. He does, and Ryan and Cormac Ryan does. He reminds me of like old school Matt Doherty or somebody.
Dad, why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
Do I look like I'm going on vacation, sir?
That's not how airports work, man. You could?
Dad,
Are we leaving? Or I don't even want to go on vacation anymore.
I thought.
Timeout on the court. And I see one more person has hit that like button for 8 likes. Here's for you, number 8.
To just sprint. It's amazing. He actually drug me through the water. I held on to his back fin for about 50 yards. He told him that terrible joke too. Well, he's 10 feet long and weighs
Moore
60 pounds. He can swim 30
on the line, he hits the first.
It's a lot. It's a lot to handle. Hard to guard.
Hard to guard.
And he hits the second.
4-point North Carolina advantage.
Carolina needs a score right here.
Davis.
They've got 20 seconds to do it. Davis with the ball. He gets it to Kudo. Kudo, long three. Oh my goodness, it is good. Carolina needed that one. The last two times they were went down, they were empty.
If so, watch out. First points of the game, 3 of them. And the lead is 7.
Moore pulls up, short jumper over the rim, front of the rim, and rebound Withers. Kudo brings it down. Could Carolina score twice? Coach calls a play.
Run to a post up. He ran to just kind of a glide off the lane.
Davis to the basket. Layup is good. Nice high screen by Armando, and Carolina 2 scores in a row. And Villanova has to call a timeout.
Davis and Cano, those two combined with their speed right now. Roy Williams has to be really pleased with his former team.
Tied for the largest lead of the day.
Boy, it's got to be something just, Roy Williams, loves basketball, loves Carolina basketball, and, all you have to do, you don't have to do it, but all you do is just travel around the country watching your boys, watching Carolina play. That's got to be cool. Hey, bro, it is. The sun is going down. I know that you can still see the sun out. It's still out. But it's people in the water, man. It's people in the water. It's like 57 degrees outside. Well, maybe the water is right around 60 degrees. Who knows? I don't know if it has the water turned cold yet. It can't be that cold because they are deep in it out here. Right, Ray. Separation. Let's get some separation. That is the key right there. Get some scores while the other team's not scoring. All right, I got a feeling I got 9 likes. Let's check it out. Let's see. Oh, no, it is not to be yet. Not to be yet. We got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. That's why there's no action going on. Got a timeout on the court, so we could take a look at, let's take a look at some of these guys right here. Dixon, we took a short look at him earlier. Dixon, 6'8", 255, senior, averaging 10.6 points a game. Got well over that now. Who else is out there starting that's making any noise for these guys? Dixon, 25 points. Moore is a senior, 6'5", 210. Says 16.4 points. All right, we may be able to get one more before the game time starts again. Let's look at Burton again, 6'7" senior. See, these guys, this is a mature team that Carolina's playing. So that's speaking volumes of what Carolina is able to do. Let's see what classification Armstrong is. Now Armstrong's a younger guy. He's a sophomore.
Virginia just behind.
All right, but let's get back to it.
See how it plays out.
He will be in Tuscaloosa, right, for Clemson or Alabama.
I will.
Challenge. I will be going to Chapel Hill
All right, Villanova
for Tennessee.
throws that ball in. Armstrong with it, the sophomore.
I've been promised a Mondo.
Being guarded by Kudo. Still has the ball in his hand. Now he gets to the Burton, the senior, and they swing it over to Bamba. Back to Burton. He takes a three. It's good. The timeout worked for Villanova. They get 3 points off of it.
Out of your timeout, capable of making a guarded three. A nice stroke by Burton.
Burton's also a senior, so you know these guys are not going to. They're not going to be fazed by a little bit of separation there. Davis turned down the three, then he shoots the three. Rebound, Armando. He's too big. Like we say, once he gets the ball down there, ladies and gentlemen, that's 2 points. So 2 more points for Armando.
There's a reason why he's the all-time.
Are basically for the Heels. 57.
Only double doubles. Only.
Gotta get a score when they get a score, and then you gotta score when they don't score. That's going to be a foul called on
Strong foul by Cadeau.
Cadeau. Going to be a foul on Cadeau with 9 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. Carolina 57 and Villanova 49 right now. Villanova loves that ISO, but it makes sense. Like they're saying, hey, if I have the ball and the guy that's guarding me is smaller, we're going to try to take him to the basket. The sophomore on the line hits the first one.
Gets the first.
So yeah, the next thing we'll check on the next dead ball is free throw percentage.
That's the power this kid brings.
Because Carolina has definitely missed at least 4. They've left 4, maybe even 5 points out there.
I think it's a good sign that North Carolina is winning a hard game without Baycott being at his best.
Yeah, no doubt.
Cadeau being hounded. He takes it. The link kicks that over to Trimble for 3. Trimble can't hit it. Rebound Armstrong. Armstrong brings it down. Center court. Gets it to Dixon. Dixon gives it up to Bamba. Now they want to get it back down to Dixon. Dixon being guarded by Ingram. Slight double team. He misses twice, but chips it into himself. So now Villanova getting that offensive run again. Carolina can't come down and have too many empty possessions. Oh, nice pass by Ingram, but Armando could not finish. Now Bamba to the basket. It's going to be called. It's going to be a foul called on Withers on the floor, I think.
One is on Withers.
Well, no, that's going to send us to the line. They have 8 fouls.
And that is 4 on Withers.
I talked about Dixon. Only one guy whipping 2 because there's 2, if not 3, white jerseys in the same area.
Yeah.
Eric Dixon with that second tip.
I don't think Armando was in the right position to dunk that, but boy, if you are, go ahead and dunk it. Make sure you get the points.
Finish with your paws. A tough combination to handle.
And here's that run.
Just 2 points here today.
Here's that run that Carolina will let you have.
It's a 6-0 run.
And that 6-0 run has pulled Villanova to within 2.
It's hard to kill the will of Villanova over the years.
Ingram with the ball, trying to back his man down. Finds Trimble, and Trimble is blocked. That was a good pass, a good look, but Trimble, a better defensive play. Armstrong with the ball. He drives baseline. He is fouled by Cadeau. He is fouled by Cadeau. 8 minutes, 29 seconds on the clock. Villanova making a run.
Went up and got it. Watch 21. The dark uniform just erased. Was going to be an automatic 2 by a really good athlete, by the way, set up Trilby. He goes strong with 2 hands into contact.
That sends Armstrong back to the line. Armstrong hits his free throws. It's getting down to free throws, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Carolina, I think, who was it? It was Trimble, I think, missed 2 free throws. Is it a Trimble or Cadeau missed 2 free throws, and I said this might come back to haunt us. And there's a run. It is basically 0-0, ladies and gentlemen.
13 tied. Last time we were tied 40.
All right, Davis with the ball gets to the free throw line deeper. Bump, but it wasn't, foul wasn't called. Now Villanova running. This is more. Kicks it. Longino turned down the 3 and decided I'll take it this time. Rebound. Armando Baycock says, hey, slow it down. 7 minutes, 58 seconds on the clock.
He has saved Villanova 4 key
Ingram with the ball on the left, and the ref is calling everything. That is a foul. Carolina.
And it's our under 8 timeout.
The collisions and
Carolina in the bonus.
when blue bloods play each other. Joku won that one. He won the previous.
That was not going to be a shot. That was going to be a lob to Armando Baycock, I think, possibly. All right, with whichever that was going to be, ladies and gentlemen, we are having a game right here. It's tied up, 57-57. Carolina just had a 6-point lead, maybe even a 7-point lead, and there was a run. And this is one thing that happens sometimes with Carolina. They get to a point where they can't score. But with a game of ups and downs, is what I was saying earlier, as long as we can have the last run, we're okay. Let's go, UNC. Nope. Carolina shooting 42.2% from the field. Villanova 36.4. It's tied up though, ladies and gentlemen. Why is it tied up? Here. Here's what it is right here. Free throw shooting. Villanova 20 of 22, 90.9%. You might as well say 91% from the free throw line. Carolina 68.8. We are 11 of 16. That's 5 free points out there. Carolina has left out there. It's a different game if you hit even half of those. Half of those that you miss. Somehow, for some reason right now, Villanova has 28 rebounds. Carolina now only 21, just one above. Carolina still moving that ball around with 11 assists. I said they need to have 15 to win this game. Turnovers though, Carolina with 10. But it is the biggest test Carolina has had so far. And they miss another free throw.
In the good minutes, pulls down the rebound. It's an 8-0 Villanova run. We're tied at 57.
Man, you gotta get your free throw.
Jimmy Dykes. Happy Thanksgiving. More.
Baycock with the rebound.
North Carolina has played 11 guys in this ball game.
It's still tied up 57-57.
Had 5 guys average between 30 and 35 minutes. A much better team this year.
Hands that back to Davis. Straight line drive to the basket. He's fouled. And nothing called.
Puts it home. Very easily could have gotten an and one there.
7 minutes and 17 seconds.
Lock out Villanova's defense and gets your guy in space. Just a little simple handoff exchange up top. And Baycock dives out of that ball screen early, and it just gets the momentum of Davis going with that strong right hand.
Just a little bump on Longino that gave Davis the space to turn the corner. The winner of this one will play the winner of Memphis and Arkansas. That's coming up next. Moore.
This is Moore. Turns down the jumper. Kicks that out.
7 to go.
Nice drive. Dixon gets the rebound. Doesn't want to pass it back out. And a foul is going to be called on Ingram.
Harrison Ingram, that's his fourth.
So Harrison, with 6:54, Harrison, Ingram, and Withers both have 4 fouls. Can't afford to lose either one of these guys.
Next will be number 10.
Well, the one thing about Mark Armstrong, he misses way too many shots at the rim. He did it last year as a freshman. I haven't seen a lot of improvement in that part of his game this year. That was potentially a big miss.
And Dixon, who will probably end up with 30 plus in this game, steps up to the free throw line and does something that Carolina is not doing a good job of today. And that's hitting their free throws.
San Francisco to take on the Golden State Warriors. Coverage begins NBA countdown 7 Eastern.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to take it personal when guarding Dixon.
23.
It's tied up again. Davis throws that to no one in particular. All right, I think it was deflected.
Middle ball screen action. We have to keep an eye on who do they put in the
6
corner.
minutes and 46 seconds.
Cormac Ryan, very capable of.
Cormac for 3, it rims out on him.
Wide open look at it. Dixon rips down the rebound.
Dixon with the rebound. Armstrong brings it down on the right side of the court.
29 points.
Screen set, you know they want to get it to Dixon. They get it to him. He's way out though.
Eric Dixon.
Dixon trying to back down Armando. Armando
Down, feeling Baycott. That one up and rolls home.
plays good defense on, but Dixon is a scorer. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 words, scorer. Villanova up by 2.
With length against guys like Kalkbrenner and Klingon. Not against Baycott.
Davis drive, scoop shot, layup, rebound, picked up by North Carolina. Ryan with it.
Davis waving his arms to the right side. Shot clock at 15.
Carmack Ryan drives. That boy right there is afraid of nothing. Carmack Ryan drives the lane.
Determination.
Short jump shot is good.
What a game in the first semifinal in Atlantis.
Eric Dixon with 31 points and matches a career.
3-point shot by Longino does not go in. Rebound Armando Baycott.
Armando Baycott with a dozen rebounds in this one.
Armando not doing a lot of scoring, but rebounding.
Hubert Davis likes R.J. Davis, getting some momentum and getting down.
R.J. Davis with the ball.
Davis has been good.
Wants to get into the lane, can't. They give it back to him. I will say ISO. Davis for 3, it doesn't go in, but Armando with the rebound. Oh, short. Put back, could not complete it, could not finish it. It is still tied up 61-61. 4 minutes, 54 seconds on the clock. This is our Armstrong with the ball. Trying to call for Dixon. Dixon now has the ball. Armando, get your hands off of him. He drives baseline. Doesn't want to give it up. Finally gives it up. Armstrong drives, spin move. Wojcik playing great defense. They get it to Longino. He can't finish it. Davis with the rebound. And he gets across half court. Coach says, hey, let's run this. This is guaranteed to get a score. Guaranteed to get a score. We haven't ran this in a while. And he gets it to Ingram. Ingram. Spin move. Backs his man down. Jump shot is good. Little baby hook actually.
His horns high and then just dives Ingram out of it, getting isolated right in front of the bench. Power drive versus power drive.
The ISO.
In Atlantis.
20 points for Harrison.
And a timeout is called by Villanova. 3:58 left on the clock. Carolina holding a 2-point lead.
From Hubert Davis, he goes against
Playing nice basketball, guys. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, playing nice basketball. It's nice basketball. We're not getting blown out. We're playing. I mean, we're showing different sets. It ain't just a one-man thing. One man gets the ball and one man, you know, shoots a bunch of dang threes. It's you know what I'm saying? We're taking good threes. We're that inside game, the inside game with Armando, it's not there. Like I wish he could back people down like just like Ingram's doing. You know what I'm saying? I wish he could do that. But that's really not his game. So, but that would be cool if he could do it. If he could do that, like you would think he'd be developed enough this late in the game, in his college game, to be able to do that by now. But anyway, I'm not mad at him, and this is why I'm not mad at him. Right here. Armando Bacot. Bacot had 6 points, and we're not happy about that. He has 6 points, but he does have 13 rebounds. 13 rebounds. RJ Davis 17 points. Ryan 12. Ingram 20. And we got Cadeau and Trimble with 3 apiece off the bench. But with 3 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock, Armando with 6 points. He could still end up. He could end up with 12 points, 12, 15 points. It's a possibility. We need it to happen now, though. Definitely needed to happen now. All right, Carolina with a slight lead. T1W UNC. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Thanks for stopping by. All right, before this game starts again, I got a feeling. Yes, sir. One more like. Hey, here's for you. Whoever hit that like button last for the 9th like. There you go. Here we go, Carolina. Here we go, Carolina fans. This is going to be the stretch right here. This is going to be the stretch. Can we win it right here? 3 minutes 50. Well, you might as well say 4 seconds. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. All right, Moore with the ball. Drive straight to the basket. And one. He's fouled by Davis. I don't know why he was so wide open. Didn't see that screen at the top. Just a slow drive on the right side, straight to the basket.
Too much. They're trying to down the ball, but you open up the hips and just say, you drive it on me.
Yeah, like just like I think this may be the same commentator that was talking about Carolina opening up their hips just too much to funnel the guys down, but we're just opening up our hips too much and just giving them the drive, I guess is what he's saying. Ingram spin move. No. Come on, ref. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. I don't know about that. I mean, good acting job. And Ingram is done, if I'm not mistaken.
Harrison Ingram is 5th.
Boy, that's a big loss because Ingram was having a heck of a game at 20. But that contact right there.
Yeah. Raise the arm a little bit.
That's the right call. That's okay, but that one is not.
Yeah.
The second contact.
Raise the arm a little bit.
A really good read and feel by.
Hey, but you know what I'm saying? Like, well, Ingram.
It's a key loss with 3:44 to go.
Ingram's a junior. I was gonna say maybe it's a mature play right there by the Villanova Wildcat, but hey.
16 in the win against Northern Iowa.
All right, so you're gonna have to put Withers back out there, coach.
That is a tough ball though, with all the contact in this.
Withers on the court.
Isolation ball.
1 point lead by Villanova. Withers.
Withers on him. Moore. Waiting. And hit. Tony Padilla, I believe, is saying basket counts and then getting a foul on Hakeem Hart of Villanova.
All right, so Hakeem Hart has a foul, but the basket is good.
Contact to bounce his defender back.
Yeah, Hakeem Hart foul on
all day long.
Foul drawn by
Again,
Davis.
Strength to get to the spot. The finesse of the follow-away jump shot is special. There's the dust-up involving 13 in black. Tony Padilla's on top of.
Tony Padilla and Burt's
All right, 3-point lead by
Team Hart and
the Wildcats. Gonna be called on Hart, number
I don't
13.
anything more than a common foul. I'm trying to look at the arms. It's the potential hook and hold. Maybe?
Yeah, with the common foul though, does that give Carolina a two-point shot? I mean, 2 points at the line.
He's on the right side, and Hart gets that right arm underneath. RJ Davis doesn't let go as well, but the call was on Hakeem Hart. Looking at all three guys, take a look at this one. And it's not obvious that's what you want when you go through those monitor reviews.
The T1 W or Twan W? Twan W.
Either
Yep,
way,
we need the plate push.
drive ability again by Villanova.
100% right about that.
Played out in a big-time moment with Justin Moore. That isolation
3
game
points,
that starts
29 seconds left in this game.
Corner on down, they have owned time and time again in this game.
This has been a long one by the ref. Listen, don't kick the guy out of the game. Just go ahead and give him a common foul.
You see by the arm movement.
I definitely wouldn't kick Hart out of the game for that.
But again, the play started with Justin Moore
5:04 the shot, take the basket away.
down, and then that soft fadeaway, able to get that to go.
All right, it's gonna be a common foul. Yeah, let's go. Let's get
Come away
this.
with a common foul.
Let's
I
get it
think there was
going.
some discussion about a possible hook and hold.
Right, that was
Basket
Hart.
counts, common foul. We walk the other way. And
Common
RJ
foul
Davis,
called on Hart,
now the free throws
but
for
Davis,
Tar Heels.
since the Tar Heels are in the bonus, he gets two shots.
Davis hits the first.
And the Tar Heels finally hit a free throw. Let's go.
Best free throw shooter last year, RJ Davis, at 88%. Tough guys make free throws down the stretch, and this kid is tough. I talked about the chip on the shoulder that he plays.
3 minutes, 29 seconds.
Free throws made late.
Davis hits both. Needed both of them.
Stepping out.
Now Carolina starts out man-to-man, full court. 1 point lead.
Great players. Number 3.
This is Moore bringing the ball up for Villanova. Dixon turns down the screen so he get that mismatch. They want to get Withers out of there. Withers leaning on him. Moore. That's going to be a foul and one. And one, and that is it for Withers.
Well, North Carolina refusing to change their defense, just allowing Villanova to play bully ball. And those,
You know what? The way the commentators are talking, yeah, it would be. I mean, it could be smart too. To just like, hey,
it's a one-on-one play.
maybe double team and get that ball in somebody else's head, make somebody else hurt you, because Dixon.
Monster performance with 33 points.
Dixon, 33 points with 3 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock, might end up with near 40 points.
Withers is fouled out. Ingram has fouled out.
Ingram and Withers have fouled out of the game. And there, right there is one fly in the ointment right there. Not just one bad thing that Dixon has done, is just missed that one. But everything else he's done has been outstanding. Clark Ryan with the ball. He drives, kicks that one. 10 seconds left on the clock. Davis going to have to do something with it with 8 seconds.
Davis looking for a seam.
Kicks that to Ryan. Ryan, long three, off the mark. And rebound, Burton.
The ability of Dixon, your 5-man, to switch on a guard and cover not only a bounce, but also challenge a three-point shot. Special on both ends has been Eric Dixon.
Carolina's going to have to bear down and play some defense right here. Can't afford to let Dixon score on us this time. Get it out of his hands and don't give it back. Double team something, coach. Make somebody else hurt you, not Dixon. Dixon misses that one. Down the sideline, Wojcik with the ball. Gets it back to Cormac Ryan. They get it to Davis. Up top, Kudo thought about the three. Turns down the screen. Short jumper is no good. Baycott with it. Misses a layup. Come on, Baycott. Let's go, baby. Got to go in with bad intentions. Got to be a attempted slam or something.
There's been a lot of contact on every play, but he has not finished through contact one time.
1 minute, 33 seconds. Come on, ref. Come on, you got to give that to us. Cormac, Wojcik draws a charge. Carolina trailing by 3 with 1 minute and 31 seconds on the clock.
Davis has 3 timeouts. He's got to get
couple of shots there, little bunny shots there by the big man, Baycott, not going through tonight.
Whatever 2 down is what they're going to go to. And RJ Davis is your 2 guard.
Kudo, we got to get into this offense quickly and get a. It doesn't have to be a 3, but we need to score. Davis pulls up, it is short.
The rebound pulled down by Hart.
Now with 1 minute and 12 seconds on the clock, Villanova will take their time. They have the lead by 3. Dixon, I'll be all over him right now. I wouldn't even let him get the ball. Don't even let him touch it.
Under a minute to go.
This is more crossover dribble.
Double team comes.
Burton, they get it to Dixon. Dixon, crossover, kicks it. Bamba for 3. Rebound, Baycott. Still a 3-point game, 42.1 seconds on the clock, and Coach Davis called a timeout. Foul before the shot. Take the basket away.
So North Carolina finally doubles the ISO game of Villanova, and they finally the ball to be swung. They missed a 3 on the weak side. But
yeah, you got to make somebody else. You got to make somebody else. Got to make somebody else win. Win the ball game for him. Somebody else got to score. You know Dixon is almost a bucket. That's what they've done to Armando. They've taken away his ability. So you got to take away the other kids' ability.
Regardless of the outcome in terms of result, Eric Dixon.
He has been killing us.
Harrison Ingram fouling out with 20. Withers is fouled out as well.
All right, with Withers and Ingram fouling out, Carolina's going to have to do it without him. They call a timeout, get the ball in. Kudo kicks it. Ryan for 3, that's good. It's tied up, ladies and gentlemen. Carolina fighting back, something I don't think we would have seen this last year. Way to play tough, win or lose. this game, liking what I'm seeing from the Tar Heels. 24 seconds left on the clock. More with the ball out here. I'm pretty sure Carolina's going to double team Dixon. All they're going to do is set it, and Dixon's going to try to get them to switch. Armando, just don't let him get the ball. You don't need to double team him. No! That's the guy! What are you doing?
They got the rebound. And timeout.
Oh my gosh.
3.3.
That was lucky. Why would you go double team him?
They got a pretty good look. Prayer Dixon.
Heck, I ain't never double teaming him. Even if I fake it, if I might fake the double team, but I'm not gonna go double team him and leave their leading scorer wide open for a three. Where's the sense in that? We got lucky right there. Come on, bro.
Because he can actually make the pass.
He'll never do that.
With a good angle still.
I mean, if you get the trap, yeah, but they're too smart for that.
Villanova just got lost a little bit. They lost the guy that can stroke it in that far corner. The backside bomb ties it up. Watch again. Watch the backside motion. Baycott tries to get a piece of more. He actually does just enough to free up Cormac Ryan. Can't draw it up or execute it any better.
3.3 seconds on the clock. Carolina has that much time to get a shot up and end this game now.
Driving hard.
Because we got to understand that two of the starters today have fouled out of the game, will not be in the game regardless of what happens. Foul before the So with 68, it is 68 with 3.3 seconds on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Come on, Carolina. Come on, Carolina. All right, number one, don't pull a Charlotte Hornet and not get the ball in bounds first. We've got to get the ball in bounds first, and let's see what happens after that. And while they're still hanging on, let's just see. Do I need to hit this horn again? Do I have another? Did anybody else hit that like button? Nope, still stuck at 9. That's okay. That's okay. But for those people who do, hit that like button. That horn right there is for you. The game is reminiscent of Villanova versus Carolina yet in 2017. Let's see.
Now if they're going to switch.
3.3 seconds. Davis to throw the ball in. Will he get the ball back to take that last shot? They get it in. He does. Davis, step back three. Oh. And it's going to be overtime. He actually had shot that like a LaMelo ball off 1 foot, basically.
An inside post presence you can dump it into right from the out of bounds. It's very difficult to inbounds it and get it there.
Yeah, it had to be a quick shot.
Velcro defense.
One dribble.
Villanova can throw at you. 2 blue bloods have played for 40. It's still not decided.
Oh, he wasn't able to get the step back.
5 more minutes to decide the outcome.
He wasn't even able to get the step back. So that was like he actually basically shot that on the run, right? Like he usually boom, 1 dribble, gets that step back, and he's able to set his feet. He wasn't able to set both feet right there. All right, well. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We got to go into overtime. Win, lose, or draw. I think Carolina played a very good game. Of course, Villanova played a great game. Is playing a great game, and we just gotta tip your hat to that Dixon guy. Good gracious, Dixon, 33 points, 9 rebounds. The only other person on that team doing anything offensively is Moore. Moore with 11 points. Burton and Longino, 7 points apiece. if there's any way Carolina can shut down Dixon in this overtime, they may have a chance. Carmack Ryan having another good game.
Davis off the inbounds, posting up a three to try and win it. Wouldn't go, and here we are. Into overtime.
That's what other play could you have had?
Last night as they were able to advance and beat State.
There's no other play you could have had unless you set like a back screen on somebody to get one of those shooters open. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't have to be a three. It could have been a two.
Who has fouled out. Cadeau playing with 4.
Win or lose, I like the way we played. It's just touch foul. Yeah. You're right, Ray. I love the way scrappy defense. I mean,
Davis put in his first-year point guard, Cadeau.
Like what I see. All right, Carolina is going to win the tip.
Special stuff.
This is Kudo, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes on the clock. This is first overtime. Davis on the left-hand side. Still looking for Armando. He's not squared up. They can't get it to him, so he goes and sets the screen. Davis drives. Kicks it back out. 12 seconds on the clock. Ryan, blows by his guy. Nice move. That Ryan kid is a baller. Two words, ladies and gentlemen. Baller. And now Villanova gets a chance right here. 68-70, Carolina in the lead with 4 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. If you just tuning in, this is first overtime. 2 of Carolina's starters have fouled out of the game. Wojcik.
Double team comes. Hart wide open.
Oh, Hart's foul shooting a 3. Come on, guys. Just learn the box. Just learn to close out. How many times do we see this in college and in the pros? Just go close out. How many times are you going to block the shot? Let's see. Did he leave his feet? Yeah. What are you doing? You're not going to block it. You're not going to block it.
We've seen out of North Carolina now for the second or third time.
Right. And the commentator saying it's undisciplined. Why do we keep doing it? You see it everywhere. Did Cadeau foul out?
The third different player to foul out.
Cadeau's fouled out too. And you fouled out. You fouling a 3-point shooter. Just go close out.
So
if he makes it, he makes it.
For Hubert Davis as the freshman will watch.
All right, so who will Davis put in? And this is the reason why it's good that Davis has been playing more guys. All right, because like all the guys on the court now, we've seen out there before. Trimble, Kudo. I can't say that they're very similar. They look very similar, but you know, Kudo is more of a facilitator. All right, it's tied up. Let me get to work here.
And Burton will check in for Bomba.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him this point. Villanova has been shooting their free throws. You can tell they work on them in practice. Like their coach is like, you gotta hit free throws to win games. I'm really certain that is something that has hurt Carolina tonight.
And it's been tied.
Free throws, we're shooting 68%. We're 13 of 19.
Dribble at the basket.
That was a block. That was a block. He avoided the contact in the air. Trimble going strong to the basket.
He caught the ball and Villanova had their back to him. Making a play out of the corner.
Surprise! I thought he was going to slam that like his brother used to.
He catches it. There's no one.
Yeah, that's a block, bro. That is not a charge.
Over. Again, you have to be.
Now, can we hit our free throws? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. We're looking at this overtime game between the Villanova Wildcats and the
71-71
North Carolina Tar Heels.
Overtime, 3:55 to go.
And like I said before, it may be a little corny, but
Carolina has the lead.
I'm on location at Myrtle Beach. You guys can see the hotel decor behind me.
Semi-final number 2 winner. This one will take on the winner.
But I had to live stream this game. All right, so more with the. Excuse me. That is
looking.
Now Burton with the ball.
On him.
Burton still dribbling. Bullies his way to the basket.
Winding down. Shot clock.
Longino deep. Layup is good. Villanova back up 1.
Is owning the real estate.
These big guards of Villanova have been able to take advantage using their size over these smallish guards of Carolina. Davis pulls up off the glass. Can't score. I thought that was automatic right there. And Villanova brings the ball back down the court. 1 point lead with 2 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. This is Moore. He pulls up for 3. Misses everything, and Davis gets the rebound. I know the coach is like, what the heck are you doing, son?
As good as they've been with their body blow.
Getting Dixon. Dixon hasn't touched that ball in a while. Now Wojcik finds Ryan. Ryan pulls up. Wojcik off the glass. Dixon basically lost the ball in the air. Couldn't touch it again. Carolina goes back up by 1. 73-74. This is Moore with the ball. Excuse me, this is not Moore. This is
Moore.
Yeah, it is Moore. Moore all the way to the basket and 1.
Just so physical. We've seen him.
That I think that is the advantage of
and get baskets to go when he decides.
Villanova. Villanova is just, their guards are just so big compared to Carolina's guards that they're just they're able to impose their will on the smaller guys. And it's been so many daggone and 1s. Miguel, what's going on? It's been so many. It's been so many and 1s that
he's got 13 points here today. Making 14 on 5 of 11.
That Villanova is able to consistently contain this lead, and probably the biggest thing is once they get an and 1, once they get a foul, they're able to convert their free throws.
Terrific ball mover, but he has the vibe of
Cormac Ryan.
Villanova, the pulse of the team in control at all times.
Picks up his dribble. Oh, a turnover by Carolina.
Cormac Ryan saying that was deflected.
2-point lead with 1 minute and 51 seconds on the clock.
They don't have to. They feel confident in their call, but they probably will.
Cormac Ryan thinks this was deflected out of bounds.
I mean, we've done some video reviewing today. Yes, we have. Holy cow. If you're confident
I didn't see it.
Official, they can bark all they want.
Maybe off of his leg. Looks like that ball might have changed. The rotation may have changed off his knee.
It wasn't touched. I think Cormac Ryan threw it out. Don't you? Yeah, I don't.
I didn't see it touched, but at that angle, let's see. I think he missed it.
It's not touched by the hand, by the knee. The ball doesn't change.
Yeah, that ball, it doesn't change.
After Cormac Ryan releases it, even the on-ball
that ball is just out of bounds.
Piece of it. That's Villanova ball, right? Yep.
Villanova ball. Maybe Cormac Ryan, with his wisdom, is saying, hey, maybe we can get like a sort of like a timeout or whatever, and maybe we can figure something out here.
On the glass.
Give Coach time enough to think, what do we do right here? With 1 minute and 51 seconds on the clock.
Out the game with 20 points. Can Baycott get you a basket with 1:51 to go at some point?
They get it in to TJ Bamba.
A little pressure right there. Bamba gets the ball in. Armstrong now hands it off to Moore. Moore being guarded by Trimble.
Showing double teams now on Moore in that ISO game.
Moore kicks it out to Bamba for 3. And Armando's going to be called for a foul.
1
1 minute, 28 seconds.
That one is on Baycott. That's his fourth. Eric Dixon, when the ball's above the rim, doesn't ask, is this rebound mine? That's two big bodies going for it. Baycott gets called for the hold. A lot of contact both ways. Yeah.
If Armando has his back to him, maybe
they've stuck in this game. They are 27.
Maybe that foul wasn't called
from the line. I think it speaks to your overall.
Miguel in the house, T1 in the house,
You're unguarded.
Ray Malv in the house, of course.
How tough are you to step up?
Can we win this game? Miss one. These guys don't miss from the free throw line.
I think they have a team full of them, this Kyle Dep team. Not everyone's wired like that.
These guys do not miss from the free throw line.
The 6'8" redshirt senior.
Oh, he missed one.
Yes.
So it's a 3.
All right, Carolina, with a minute and 21 seconds on the clock, do not have to shoot a 3. If it's there, they can take it. Good dish. Good quick score right there.
Stretch is a really good play call to back screen for the driver to get in position to deliver for Baycott. Hubert Davis, really good play calls.
Well, we need to do that again, buddy.
Under a minute to go. More handling. Villanova by.
Got to get a stop right here with 54 seconds on the clock. This is more. He gets it over to Armstrong. Now Bamba. They're trying to get it into Dixon. Ball deflected out of bounds.
Hands of Bamba. 12 in the shot clock. 47 point.
Ryan directing traffic.
Game timeout. Villanova.
The grad. I think he's a grad student. Ryan from Notre Dame. And we have a timeout.
Terrific play call moved by Hubert Davis. You're going to get a back screen on the drive. Right there. You see a little back screen by Davis, frees him up, and then Baycott rolls out of the side. Defined by R.J. Davis. Baycott with 17.
All right, we got basketball going on here.
Blue Bloods
and
continue the battle.
It's a close one. It is a close one. 47 seconds left in this game. 47 seconds left in this game. Carolina trailing by 1. The Wildcats coming in with a more mature team and a big team. One of Carolina's. It is the first big test for Carolina. And I say, ladies and gentlemen, guys, if you're a Tar Heel fan, I say things are looking up because this Carolina's played well. Carolina's played well on this. And then you got to remember that our leading scorer today has fouled out of the game. He and one of our better defensive players have fouled out of the game. All right, is that Ra or Ray? Ra or Ray? I'm not sure. No, honestly, never played Fortnite. Tried to one time, tried to get into it. I just couldn't. Nope. So yeah, you'll beat me.
They get it to Armstrong.
All right, Armstrong, 45 seconds on the clock. Straight to the basket. Come on, baby. It's too easy. Villanova up by 3.
It helped him out when they threw it back court because he got momentum.
And now Carolina with 32 seconds on the clock. Davis with the ball, driving to the basket, throws up a wild shot. Don't know what that was all about right there. And Carolina's going to have a foul. I don't know what happened on that last play right there with Davis.
How good was a play call by Kyle Neptune, though? Come out of the timeout because they have not used this high flat ball screen the entire game.
Let's see. It was a nice flat ball screen right there. By the time Trimble knew what was going on,
Right over big.
yes.
Not easy to do.
Armstrong was at the basket.
That's what you talk about with David. He just gets off balance.
Yeah, Davis off balance right there. He usually hits that one.
Ball there, right?
And Moore and the Wildcats, they just do not hit. They just do not miss free throws.
Play calls, man. That last one by Kyle.
All right, still with 23 seconds on the clock.
This high flat ball screen, flatten out the defense and attack. Big free throws for Moore.
81. Carolina's gonna have to score quickly. Davis drives to the basket. Layup is good, and a timeout is called.
18.5 to go. And it's a 3-point game.
I like the way Davis has. You can tell how he's how he has matured and improved and developed his game since the time he was a freshman. We're talking about he and Love came to North Carolina. People looking at them to be like the premier scorers, and they just weren't. You know what I'm saying? And now, anytime he shoots it, you think it's going in, and he can basically get to the basket and get a. Well, he can score. Put it that way, he's a scorer. All right, he can get to the basket. He can pull up. He's got a 3-point shot. I like the way he's developed.
Double bonus, 13.5 to go, 81.
And I hope next year this guy gets a chance to play in the pros somewhere.
Villanova most likely will be sent to the strike. What are they today? 30 out of 34 from the line.
Yeah, we got our boy Leaky Black. Got our boy Leaky Black into the pros.
Tell your guys.
Got our boy Leaky back in the pros, playing with the Hornets, and he's seen some playing time.
Get open and then be ready for the contact to come.
Marquise Brooks.
Strong.
Hey, Villanova has the ball. They are up 81-78. That's a jump ball. Come on, ref. All right, with 11 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock, Wojcik gets called for a foul. It's going to be 80. It's 81-78.
Make a second cut. When you get trapped like that, you have to keep the body covered up by that basketball. You pull that thing into your chest and hold on for dear life. Good, strong play by Armstrong.
Villanova has the ball. Villanova with the lead at 11 minutes and 3 seconds. Excuse me, 11 seconds. 11.3 seconds. And this is Armstrong on the line. Villanova doesn't miss free throws, and he does not miss that first one. And we'll take a look after this game is over. And that's one thing Carolina's going to have to clean up on, because the free throw game could have made this a different game in regulation. And both free throws are hit. And with 11 seconds left, Carolina, it's just going to be too hard for Carolina to win this one. Davis to the basket to make it look a little bit better.
Timeout, North Carolina.
It's going to be window dressing.
Well, Hubert got to look at
window dressing is a 3-point game with 5.1 seconds on the clock. You wouldn't think the Villanova Wildcats would blow this one, but there are 5.1 seconds on the clock. Stranger things have happened. It's easy. It'll be easy if Carolina, well, not easy, but Carolina could get this steal or something and hit a 3 and tie it up for a second overtime. Yeah, they haven't missed free throws. And I'm going to quickly go to that and look at that stat before I get out of here. I'm probably not going to go over great details of this. I like the way, like you said, Ray, I like what I see from Carolina. I like what we see from Carolina. I still think we're still developing cohesiveness to, you know, with the teammates. They go long. It's going to be a steal. Do we have a timeout? A foul? Oh, that was a smart foul. You a genius. You a genius. Who was that?
you could not afford for Cormac Ryan to continue to dribble the
Bomba.
ball up.
Wow. There's the steal.
Obviously not the pass that Villanova wanted out of the press.
Bomba, you a
Good
genius.
job of choking things off.
Because that's like, because Ryan would have went down there, he probably would have wet that. Or at least get it to someone. Like, it's still 2.6 seconds on the clock. They would have got a good shot. Now Ryan goes to the free throw line. He hits the first. Now what? Do you miss this
I
one?
think they're going to miss this one with Baycott coming back in. I would not be surprised at all, and it takes a good free throw shooter to miss like you want to miss. Because if not, you're almost gambling on the fact that we could get a 5-second count.
And with 2.6 seconds on the clock, you might be able to.
Right now, if this is a miss, and it is.
He didn't hit the rim. And he hurt.
Is in some pain. Something with his ankle.
Oh, come on. He missed it. He missed the rim, and he's hurt. Like he's really hurt. Dang. Let's see what happens. Somebody box him out.
Oh.
Oh. He turned both of them? He turned the first one and the second one.
The right.
Dang.
How unfortunate. Cormac Ryan.
Wow, bruh. How in the world that he twisted both of them?
Step on the right one, but he drops in serious pain. The ball has to hit the rim in order for it to be rebounded, and it did not.
Cormac Ryan.
Understand.
Let's see if he can at least put some pressure on it.
You hope that he is okay. Talk about a tough competitor today that willed North Carolina back into overtime.
Yeah, the right one took the brunt because all of his weight was on that one. The left one had already got twisted. You could see that that's pain on his face, and then the right one gave with all his weight on it. So, yeah. All right, with 2.6 seconds on the clock, it's going to take a miracle for Carolina to win this one. But if Villanova throws a bad pass and the
if you get hung up right now, two guys.
No, yeah, that's what you do. You throw it down.
And that'll do it.
All right, Villanova wins this one. Carolina comes up short right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, Villanova escaped this one. They have a good veteran team, but here.
Eric Dixon with 34 points in career high to go along.
Let's take a look.
Rebounds, just a monster performance inside and
Let's take a look at the team stats.
Doing it all today.
All right, team stats right here. Field goal percentage. Carolina shot a better ball. You know what I'm saying? And the three-point shooting. Well, free throws. Free throws right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, if there's a close game, you're not going to win close games shooting 69% in Division I basketball. Villanova, 88.9%, 32 of 36. Carolina shot 16 of 23. That's 7 points. That's 7 points left out there. Let's say you only missed 2. You only missed 2. 5 points. Could we have won the game if we had 5 extra points? Yes. Carolina has 86. Could we have won the game in regulation if we hit those free throws? Yes. Yes. All right. Carolina shoots 69.6% from the free throw line against a good Villanova team. Not ranked, but still a good Villanova team. I still like some stuff I see from Carolina. Still like what I see. Free throws, we got that rebound. Carolina did out-rebound them there by the end. Assists, I like the assists. Steals, blocks, turnovers, we got to cut down on that. 13 turnovers. And when you have a close game, anybody knows anything about basketball, you know you got to be fundamentally sound. Got to be fundamentally sound. All right. But with that said, still like a lot of things I see from my team. Not gonna win this championship tournament, and the guy right there, Dixon, whew, he is what we thought he was gonna be. Punkylicious shows up. What's up? Well, we play tomorrow for third place, a game we have to have. Yeah. And I think I'll be on the road by then at that time. So unless it's a late game, I will not be able to stream that one. So we just hope they win. Hope they win. Punkylicious, happy Thanksgiving, Punkylicious. Thanks for stopping by. So I do want to look at. I just want to see where my man finished up. Dixon. Good gracious. What a game. What a scoring game. Dixon had 34 points. 34 of the 83 points that the Wildcats scored. All right, they did finally get some other people in double figures, and that was Moore and Armstrong. But man, if here's the thing. Why was Dixon not a great factor in the overtime? Like, what did Carolina, what did we do against him in overtime that we didn't do against him during the game?
Again, I was a little surprised North Carolina didn't come down and dig off of him or double team. He had his way. They really had no answer for him.
Yeah, well, that's what the
he's almost unguardable.
that's what the commentator's saying now. Like, we probably should have double teamed him when he was down. But anyway, that's water under the bridge. Something that
he doesn't need a lot of space, as we see right here.
everybody can learn. Even the coaches can learn from that. From Carolina,
In that first half of just taking it over.
Ingram had 20 points, and he fouled out. He fouled out before regulation was over. So did Kudo. Kudo fouls out, if I'm not mistaken. Both of these guys, yeah, before regulation, before the overtime occurred, Carolina
Theo
ended up
instantly
losing by
saved when he booked his
2
hotel as an
points.
Expedia member, making even more room for
Like those, I
possibility.
mean, you know, those. Okay, let's say it like this: What if Dixon is not in it? What if Moore is not in the game for Villanova? It's a different look. It's a different look. All right, so Ingram has 20 points. R.J. Davis ends up with 23 points. Armando Baycock 8 points, but he had 18 rebounds. Withers only 2 points, but Withers had 7 rebounds. And he does a lot of other stuff that you guys don't see. He can guard the best player on the other team. Correct Ryan, 18 points off the bench. Kudo with 3, Trimble with 5, Wojcik with 2. All right, but like I said, still like what I see. Getting ready to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I will not see you guys tomorrow, but this is not the last time. So I thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Okay, last time I looked at the like button, it was at 9. All right, so that means I owe some love to 4 more people. And so let's get that done right now. 9, 10. I appreciate all of you for hitting that like button. That's my way right there of telling you thank you. I appreciate it. And if you guys would like to subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate that too. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before Christmas. Is that going to be likely? No, it's not going to be likely. So we'll just keep on working after that. 1,700 right there, as you can see. So far, 2,000. We're trying to get to that. If you guys would like to subscribe to the channel, be my guest, subscribe to the channel. But again, thank you guys for hitting that like button. And this is Coach Gary coming to you live from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where the sun has gone down, and people are still walking around on the beach. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. You guys have a nice Thanksgiving. Hope you guys didn't eat too much, and be safe. I'm Coach Gary. Peace.